What's up guys, TheMerryGamer here, and welcome back to another episode of Planetbase. So, we are near the end of this season, which is quite exciting actually. I'll turn off the tabs and that. So what I've got at the moment is I've actually got them not producing food in two of the areas because we had a lot of food. So I'm okay with that at the moment. I'm gonna let that drop down to about 600-700, then boost it back up again. But yeah, I dropped the quality down on this episode because there's just too much lag going on. I don't know why. When I got into this area, it just lagged. It seemed like it's gone now, so I'm on the lowest quality, which is kind of annoying that I had to do that. But unfortunately, it's just what had to be. I couldn't really play the game when recording. But there's a lot of things that have changed, as you can see. What we got in the base now is that this is all connected now. So last time where I left off, we were kind of near here, and I wasn't sure what I was doing here. What I decided to do is that I put in a little telescope and radio antenna right here, just kind of fill that gap. As then I put a control center here, made an entrance here, so then we can make more power stations and a new area to drop off people. So we're at 215 people now. Only 58 robots, so we're doing okay, not great with robots. I prefer the robots to be closer to 100, but that's okay for now. So as you can see, this is the numbers we've got. We've got 50 in between medics and guards. Then we've got 50 workers, we've got 66 engineers, and 49 biologists. We did have 50, one of them died, unfortunately. So the point is, I want to get these either up to 75 each, or I want to get engineers 100, workers 100, and you like 50 to 75, because then that's going to hit that 300 mark, which is what we need to do, which is what I'm working towards, and hopefully by next episode we're going to hit and we will be finished. So what I'm going to do straight away is we're going to put our monolith down. So monolith, I've decided, is going to go right here, right near this bad boy. So we're going to put him here and we're going to connect him there. And this is going to become priority build now. This is going to take up a lot of metal and a lot of plastic, and obviously we need semiconductors. So semiconductors, we've got 4 free. They're going to go straight here. Metal, we don't have 33, but we've got 26. And then we've got only 8 bioplastic free, but they're going to keep working towards that, and we're going to get that built. And then what I want to do is in between this episode and next episode, how many engineers are we going to get? We got 2. That's great. I want to finish off this or off camera, or I might finish it just on camera near the end. What I want is that from this area up here, linking all the way probably down to here, I want more power collectors, and then the rest of it is just wind turbines, just because we don't have enough wind turbine, enough power collectors. We do seem to run out of power when the wind does shut down, because since we use so much power, like our demand is 1200. And we could supply over almost close to 4,000, but when the wind goes, it goes so quickly. And there's been a few times where we've actually had power outages because of it. Then we've got this area here that we need to utilize, and this is going to be canteen. So we've got quite a lot still to build. I probably would have done the canteens this episode, but we've got to do this monolith, which is going to take up a lot of our resources. So we're going to get the game to fast forward here and build towards that. So the other worry of mine is the gears. The gears I've been watching have been slowly going down. They've been kind of going down and up, down and up. The guns jumped up really fast, which I didn't realize because I accidentally had this enabled for too long. I needed to enable it because my guards didn't have guns. And then all of a sudden, I completely forgot about the machine and the machine room. And yeah, it's, they ended up making way more than I need, which, you know, each gun requires you know, a semiconductor and a piece of metal, so that's like 31 semiconductors I would have spare. I could have gone to robots or could have gone to the monolith, you know, so it is annoying. You can't do much about it, but we're just going to keep cramming up the residential. So the amount of beds that we have in the base, I've noticed workers sometimes might sleep, people might sleep in these beds, the medicine beds, which is a bit annoying. It's not the purpose of them, but some people have done that. But excluding them, we've got about 285 beds, so just shy of 300. If you count all the medical beds, then we're going to be over 300, which is what we want. I've got the Vicro meat and everything activated now. I've actually, only thing I think I have shut down are those 2 biolabs, and the gun shop. So the gun factory, pretty much, and pretty much everything else is a go. So it's all looking good. I don't have to worry about the food. I don't really have to shut it off. I'm gonna actually enable it back on. The only reason why is because I'm trying to see if I can divert them from storing in here. It's kind of annoying that they store in here because it's so close. So in the future, we're gonna have to make it so manufacturing isn't so close to food, and we have kind of this setup where we have all these spare storage rooms in between them. So they actually use these storage rooms. So that's what we're gonna have to utilize next season and for here on out if we can. Because yeah, it's a bit annoying that, you know, this is supposed to be for overflow of metal, plastic, you know, ore and gears or whatever we make, and it's getting filled up with food, a lot of food. So that's not really what I want. So yeah, we need to fix that in the future. Which is okay, it's not that bad. Let's have a look at this. What is this requiring? So this only requires 4 more semiconductors. So we'll hopefully get this done in this episode. And how many does it say we have? 3. We have 2. So they're going to whip them over here quickly. And we're starting to get more and more people into the base, as we can see, which is good. And intruders, I think they are for some reason. Yep, they're intruders. Alright, so normally, when I've been getting intruders, we're getting anywhere between 4 or 5 intruders at a time. So, this one guard is going to die, yep. Okay, so we had 4 intruders that time. So we lost the guard, that's okay. Why do I have a feeling you're a worker for me? That's okay. So yeah, like I'm always going to get intruders, but that's why I have the high guard number. I would like to probably have the guards up to about I would like to probably have them up to 50, because then we can use a lot of our guns. Or I can just sell all the guns and it'll give me a whole bunch of money and I can start buying some stuff again. Which, you know, isn't too bad, because normally the best source of income is visitors, and that is a long time. Like, visitors work and you have the radio antennas and you do stuff and you heal people, or you feed them or whatever. And it's good, but yeah, it takes a while. Like, you get a few hundred every time you do it, but they don't come that often. So visitors come more often than the antennas. The antennas pay quite well, but yeah, it's a hard way of earning money in this game. Money is never easy to earn, and it takes you a while, and then you just have to sell goods. I've got actually trading off at the moment because I'm not really interested in trading. I don't really need anything from them. At best, I could buy a robot, but I don't even think I have the money to buy the robot at the moment. So there's that. But yeah, so that monolith must be getting close to being built. Let's zoom over here. Let's have a look. It still needs those 2. Oh wait, did it slow the game? Yeah, it did. It slowed the game down because the intruders came. That's okay. So, with that being said, these guys are going to keep working with that. Let's have a look at how many engineers we have, because I wanted to get that up to about 100, because if we get that up to 100, then it means that we're always going to have people making ores and gears and all that sort of stuff, and robots. And that's the issue at the moment, is because I'm losing a lot of robots at the moment. We kind of had a big robot boom. We're kind of going back up to 60, which is okay, but yeah, we go through it, the robots kind of fluctuate up and down. We kind of, I think the lowest I've seen it go for a while was probably about 38 or so, at least the high 30s. But where's these semiconductors going? Like, I'm telling them to prioritize that. And how many semiconductors do I have? I got 3 free. These guys are making them here, so they're gonna get a robot's gonna take them from here. See this guy, he's got a semiconductor, so he's gonna ram it all the way up here. We had another ship over here to drop off some more engineers, hopefully, or intruders, one of the 2. This only needs 1, and I think that 1 robot, he's gonna drive all the way over here and drop that off here, and then we can look at possibly building some, what do you call it? Some of the canteens very quickly. Before the end of this episode. I wouldn't mind doing that, at least getting it planned out so you guys get to see it, and it allows just less food storage, or it gives us more meal storage, which is what I want. Where is that robot? I saw him driving ages ago. Is that him over here? Where are they? They need 1 semiconductor. 1. There he is. There's the guy. I was waiting for him. It takes him a while to get from one side of the base to the other. But he's going to drop that and hopefully construct it at the same time. So this will take a while to build, but then this will also get our prestige up. Let's actually have a look at our prestige. So prestige is pretty good. How much prestige does this give us? I think those give us 30. These might give us 50 or something like that. So we might be close to 600 prestige. I don't think so. I've had a place get to 100 prestige. But yeah, it's kind of like a nice thing to have near entrance, I guess. It's just a decoration, but there we go. He's going to build that. So that's done. It's 60. Okay, there we go. And that has been done. And Megalomania, we have reached the Megalomania milestone. So you have proven what you are capable of, which is wasting a shit ton of materials. Because when you think about it, it takes 30 metal and 10 plastic. And then those semiconductors also take 10 metal and 10 plastic because of metal and plastic each. So you're looking at 40 metal and 20 plastic just used on that stupid ass thing. So before the end of the episode, since I still have a tiny bit more time, we're going to plan out some of these more of these canteens. So where are the canteens? So I was originally going to have now I might be able to put a power conductor there, which is what I'm going to do. So we're going to do that, and then let's grab another canteen and let's do that. Let's grab another canteen and let's do that. And we're just going to have all these canteens riddled within here. And it's kind of going like a zigzaggy sort of pattern at the moment. So I was hoping to get one in there, but it looks like you only can get a small one in there. So I might as well put a small one even though I don't really want to. No, I don't want that. I want these. So, no, pressing the wrong things. I want this one. So then we can do a large one here. We will connect them eventually. Then let's get another canteen. And let's connect it over here. Why are they low on oxygen? It's because we don't have an oxygen generator linking into this area, so that's kind of... Yeah, should have an oxygen generator near that. That's annoying. I can kind of repurpose this area if I had to, just to fix that. But we'll get another canteen, and he can go down here. Just connecting all this. I don't want to box anyone in, which is the key thing at the moment. So if I do that here as well, and then, yeah, we're just going to have all these canteens, which will help with the situation. And this can box in here. That can connect there. And then you probably can get one more right. I was hoping one there, but we might have to do a little one right here. So, yeah, we'll box all that in. And then that can get boxed in over here as well. And then, yeah, so that was all the canteens placed. We get some extra area for all these guys. They don't have that much oxygen, which is an issue. I think they're okay for now. Or will I have to build an oxygen generator somewhere? Which, if that's the case, we can eliminate something over here and put in an oxygen generator down here if I have to. Or like this connection I can get rid of, because this is getting affected because of this area, because this area shares. Because then when that gets better, then that fixes this, and then they all get there. But then every time a new place gets built, like they still have a lot of oxygen, but yeah, they're kind of becoming a bit of an issue. So yeah, we're gonna have to watch that a tiny bit closely. How's my robots going? It's 65. Okay. So yeah, that's going to be it for this episode, guys. So that is done there. Next episode, we're going to be hopefully close to the 300 mark, and I will probably have to pause it near the 300 mark and get all this built out, because I want to get at least all finished, and then we can earn the last few civilians in the last episode and probably build the last few power can do like collectors or wind turbines on the last episode. So that's going to be it for this episode, guys. As usual, thank you all for watching. Hope you have an awesome day, and I'll catch you guys in the last episode of this season. So see you later, guys.